crane, final mix.
Welcome back. Today we're going to be working on breaking down the harness a little bit, removing some stuff we don't need, like this was the power antenna, trunk light. We're going to be removing the speaker wires, the ABS wires, some stuff like that. I don't know if this is going to be a whole video or maybe just a really short one, but I don't really see this one being that exciting to watch, so bear with me. So let's get started. Alright, so I'm starting pretty much at the end of the harness, because if you follow the tail light harness around, it loops up, goes up through here, crosses through the hatch right here, comes up through this way. So basically what I'm keeping is the brake light, and I'm going to keep the rear defroster. Even though this car doesn't have heat anymore, I'm thinking that might be something good to keep. So right here you have a set of 4 wires, which is the rear wiper that's gone out of this car, so I'm not keeping it. So what I did was I taped this up, put a string on here, so I'm gonna pull this through from here. That way the string pulls through, so when I'm ready to get the wires back this way, I'm able to still pull it through. Okay, so I pulled the wire through. I have the rope here. I peeled all the cotton or foam or whatever that is off the wiring. So these 3 wires here are for the wiper motor. Over here by the ground, this also went to the switch. I just cut this. So basically what's going to be coming back through is a ground, the 1 wire for the defrost, and then the 2 wire for the brake light, which I depinned. So now I'm going to tie the rope to this section and pull it through from down here, and then I'll separate the 3 wires for the wiper motor and then bring that back up. Once you have the harness pulled through this way, and you follow it back around after deluming it all, you'll come up to these 2 clips on the gray plug. 3 of them go to the wiper motor, and 1 is I think the control signal for the brake light. When you step on the pedal, that sends a 12 volt, so it'll flash. So these are the 3 wires on the other side of that gray clip. The brown clip has 2 thick black wires. I believe these are the powers, and it just grounds to the chassis. So I'm going to pull this, well, I'm going to relume it and pull it back through and wire all that stuff back up, and then that's done. And then I'll keep continuing through the harness going this way and removing whatever I'm not going to be using. Alright, so I just wanted to show you how I clean this up. So I took some flexible wire loom from the connectors, which will be mounted right behind here. So this is going to go up the drain next to the sunroof drain, and these will come out every few inches. I got some tape that's holding the wire together, so try to do everything nice and neat. Right here where the factory splice is, I'll let the ground come off. A little bit further after that, the defrost wire, then the 2 wires for the brake light. So the only thing I have to slide back on here once I pull it through the first section is the little rubber piece that goes from there to there. Pull this back through to here. Alright, so I got these wires put back. I got the ground nice and tucked up in here, just coming right here. I got the brake light wire coming out of this little slit where the plastic trim used to go. Got a little wire sleeve going to here. And then for the rear defroster, I ran that back down here and I have it coming out right here with a nice little wire. That way it's not like a big wiring harness right here. Just trying to clean it up a little bit as I go. So I work my way around. I'm over by the strut tower now. So I'm at this 2-pin connector. This was either to the trunk light or to the power antenna. So I'm following the wire back in the harness, and you'll come to these factory junctions like this. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to snip the wire that goes to the plug, but I'm not going to interrupt this connection at all. And I'm going to tape it back really well how it was taped from the factory and just leave that alone. So moving along, I'm over here close to this front seat. So basically I thinned the harness out a whole bunch. I'm not sure what this is. This was just grounded. Sorry, deleted the wire. So this is going to go. If anyone knows what this plug's for, it doesn't plug into any of the tail lights, and all the tail lights, signals, and everything still work. So I'm not 100% sure what that is, but it's got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about 6 wires. So if you know, just comment that down below. So basically I got my bundle here. I got the speaker wire in here. I have the little thing for the door jar light. I have this harness here is the passenger side speaker and a door jar thing. I'm not going to be using that. So moving along, I'm just going to keep moving up the side here. All my lengths of wire here, I haven't cut anything besides where the factory splices are, but it's coming along. The harness is a lot thinner than it was before. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wires right here compared to like the 15 it was before. So I'm going to keep moving along and I'll keep you guys updated. So this is the bundle I took out of the harness so far. So basically up here you had rear wiper come around here. Over here you had the power antenna trunk light come down this way. Rear speaker wires on this side. Rear speaker wires on this side. The door jar thing on this side. The door jar thing on this side. Come around here. I took out the seatbelt plug that'll let you know in the cluster that your belt's unbuckled, and I just followed them up. And like, this is the speaker clip here. You can see I just cut the wires. You could depin them if you want to be a little bit cleaner, but I'm not really too worried about that as long as there's no wires touching each other. So right now I'm going to move on to this dome light here, and the sunroof plug, which comes right down the side here. I believe this is the relay for the sunroof, so I'm going to take those out. As you can see, I did remove a lot of tape and foam, plastic wire loom, square wire covers from the harness. You can see it's a lot thinner now. I just have some zip ties for the time being, holding the harness together every few inches until my cloth wire loom comes. And you can see this is everything that I removed from the harness. This is the stuff I showed you earlier. This is the ABS computer, the bracket for the cruise control computer, ABS harness. If you follow this back from where it's clipped in on the computer, if you follow it under near the ECU, it's just this big orange clip that you can unclip. Car drives fine without it. And I have the full sunroof harness out. So if you need to get rid of any of your wiring or anything, it's pretty easy to do, as long as it's not essential to the car running. Like me getting rid of the ABS stuff and sunroof stuff and speaker wires and stuff like that, that's not going to affect the car running at all. So it's pretty easy just to trace it back up to the front and depin it or clip it at the fuse box. I'm not going to show you guys everything that I plan on doing to the car, because I'm going to do like the power mirror wires, get rid of that stuff, the door speaker wires. I'm going to clean up the dash harness some and get rid of some wires on there, like the radio harness. But I do plan on leaving the ignition and the power wire, just in case I plan on running gauges in the future. But I hope this was able to help anyone who was wondering how to thin out their harness a little bit. If you have any questions, just leave them at the comments and I'll definitely get back to you. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks.